You want to see a weird one? Yeah, you do. Now, regular viewers may recall our semi-recent dip into the abyss of oddities that is Beast Wars 2nd and its Predacon Sergeant Genital Galvatron, a top-level character that was already powerfully unusual. And by Wave 9, even those gossamer thin gloves were off, and we were up to our gills in sticky weird. So snorkels up for the molluscan majesty of the Tako Tank. Now, this isn't a thing you see much outside of Japan. I understand it's not especially scarce or valuable, but you just don't get them that much over here. I mean, I personally have had the privilege of seeing 3 or 4 of these freak-to-pie during visits to legendary charity resellers Thew.
I've developed a condition where I need to look at a Tako Tank once a year or my brain will fall out.
So with that in mind and TFNation on the horizon, about time for a deep dive. Yes, indeed, this calamari death machine was one of Beast Wars 2nd's handful of vehicles and vehicle-adjacent things, which themselves aren't a rare thing in Transformers. Pretender vehicles, Action Masters, Cyberverse, we've seen them. But there's always that itchy little question of why these guys need vehicles when so often they are vehicles. Like, can't you just and crack on? I mean, there's usually some contrived reason. Action Masters canonically quit on that shit. Wheeljack can't fly, so he needs a spaceship. But this is an octopus driven by a squid. Well, you're already in the water. What, do you need more tentacles? But does this look like a toy concerned with logic? The reason is, look, brilliant. So the Tako Tank, that's Japanese for octopus tank, is a spectacular and very bizarre experience that begins when you look at it. Look at it! Scuttling in on 6 solid set legs with its primary probers draped mockingly before it, while the gigantic globe of a head looms above. Its clearish blood-red mecha flesh and future breed techno-turbine earmuffs compounding into a monument of biomechanical unease. The face is pretty horrible, honestly. Love when I have to address a vehicle's face. It's the snout, man. The way it swoops down like a human nose and forms this grotesque fleshy tube with a soft triangular opening and dimples, while the bulbous disinfectant blue eyes watch gormlessly with cold metal trilobite hypno pupils churning within. There's a lot going on here. All kind of funny, all kind of nauseating, and I don't know where I'm landing. Plus, rock hard nipples. Anyway, it's about time the fun begun. The absolute football of a noggin can spin a full 360 on a pleasantly detented turntable. The base tentacles can move a bit, just the 1 joint apiece, but there's 6 of them, so it adds up. You know, looking at them, I think they're identical. Identicals. We got a water blast cannon operated by this massive black plunger with a removable water bladder. Sure, let's get the word bladder in here, why not? We've already got hypno eyes, beckoning tentacles, and a mouth dick. We're not gonna get more disgusting, are we? But it does take a bit of the curse off the nose boner. See, it's a spit motion. It's simply frozen in a permanent patooey. That's much less gross. But for the real showstopper party piece, simply reach under the grundle and have a go on the puppet arms. Hello! Come hither. Is that the only instance of puppetry in the whole Transformers oeuvre? Bitch, it might be. Transforms too, if you can believe it. Let's crack the skull and feast on the goo inside. It's a motorbike. Very future-y this, very vibey. Love the sweet blue energy canopy and flip-out cannons. Just a very classically sci-fi speedster with wheels thick enough to stand on its own. And it works equally well in regular, hoverbike, or VTOL flavors. As if this came out of that. But who's driving? Now bear with me, because the Takotron typically comes with Clawjaw's cooler cousin Ickard, so named because it gives me the ick hard, but he wasn't available for filming today, so introducing your guest host, Clawjaw Winkleman. Bonus review! That's right, baby! This coral-coloured squid kid was one of the weirder drops from the excellent Beast Wars basic class, which is saying something. Check out this cephalopod stunner! He is proudly a man made of squid, covered cape to groin in little suckery pock marks, flexing his audaciously inconvenient tentacle wings and overlong arms ending in squeamish semi-hands clutching his little Bart Simpson catapult claw fork, and luscious legs formed of fresh cuts of cuttlefish flesh. Try saying that 3 times fast. Gotta be one of the best for the trademark Beast Wars dynamite posing. Fully ball jointed up with bonus ankles and a waist spin, plus an amazing gross out John Carpenter pincer maw right in his tits. I do love that that's fully separate from his distressingly veiny, mouthless head, like some godless digestive shortcut. Did you know clawjaw is actually short for clawsome jawsome? It's true. Put it on the wiki. Na 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 calamari death machine. So little Claude Monet here transforms swiftly and efficiently through inversion, rotation, and leaning back a bit into its true form of a goofy ass squish fish full of holes. I don't know if it's supposed to stand up, but it kinda does. Once again teetering on 6 bullshit tentacles and 2 good ones, its towering head barely assembled from the semi-convincing shins and some other bits that kinda work if you look at it dead on. Oh dear. And the bike gimmick is, if anything, even more upsetting in this mode, amplified by those demented cat-like eyes piercing to your core. Imagine being this thing's dinner. How humiliating. I don't know if it's good, but it's a big step up from the Seacons, forgive me Tentakill, and I'm sure we'll all agree, it's very funny. So there are obvious taxonomic parallels that make him the ideal candidate to pilot Big Taco Warner over here. He does present challenges. There's visibly shit poking out all over him and he can't really sit down. But this thing's custom. You just can't go into it expecting him to use it like a regular guy would use regular equipment. None of this is regular. Like with the bike, I had a nightmare trying to make him sit in it like a person. So the only move is to go full Tron. Lay him forward, plug the guns into his, I hesitate to say hands, and flex that excellent neck joint into a limb-flailing horizontal dive bomb. Come on. That's a transformer driving a motorbike. We're a long way from Action Master Prel now. Full respect to the Studio Junkions, but we beat you. This beat you. I don't know what to tell you. This rules. And with the head contents removed, we free up the tank to act as a skittering battle station for up to 3 strictly aquatic basics, I've decided. But anyone can stand on a plinth, and indeed anyone can sit in a bubble. But it takes a real pro to dangle his tentacles out the window like a Dumbo octopus. I love that they accommodated that. It's so good. I thought these gaps were just to show off a bit of wheel in the other mode, but there it goes, obliterating my expectations. This is a vehicle for him. His own personal dope as hell diving bell. His Tako. I'm not saying that, it's too obvious. Look, the Tako Tank is not for everyone. It's a deeply daft bastard and a bit of an acquired taste, but if you can just embrace its inherent silliness, you'll quickly learn, as I have, that it is the definition of squid goals. Cheers for watching then. Massive thank you to Charstov for sending over this hot mess. And until next time, this is the life I chose. 0 regrets. Bye. Big day for Thew, Tako Tank review. Thanks for watching, team. As always, mega thanks to the patrons. Please do check out Toyfu if you're heading to TFNation. They'll probably have one of these. They'll probably have this one. And random Patreon shoutouts to Kraken, appropriately. It was a random pick, but that's weird. And we're done. See ya!
Be sure to subscribe for more Thew's awesome Transformers reviews. Limited appeal, keeping it real.